According to Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero, news coming down that the Bengals are trading for Joe Flacco. Again, Bengals trading for Joe Flacco, according to Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport.
Wow.
No idea of the return.
Wow. Really?
Oh, my God.
Do you think Flacco walked in and asked for a trade? I would have for him.
League. It's a great league.
I will say this. Can we give Jeff credit? Jeff said before we walked in the door something gigantic would happen today.
You sniffed this out like a champ.
Thank you.
And we thought you had gas.
Thank you very much.
You were onto something.
Thought it was gas. I told these guys, I have a feeling something big is going to happen during our show, either a firing or a trade.
What are we getting? Did you say what we're getting?
It doesn't
Do we
matter.
know? I'm just curious.
You know what it'll be, Andy? It'll be you'll get a 6th round pick and you'll trade a 7th and Joe Flacco.
A $25 gift card to Skyline Chili.
And they traded within the division.
The Browns must not think Joe has much left if you're going to trade him in division.
Well, so let's break this down. Obviously, Flacco did what they needed him to do, start the first couple games of the season, and then they didn't get the results they wanted, so then they had the opportunity to move Gabriel up and make him the starter. We saw that on Sunday. So he went from starter to demoted to number 2 to traded the following Monday. Joe Flacco, again, according to Tom Pelissero, and who was the second person he said?
Ian
Rappaport has been traded to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Now multiple reports. Adam Schefter chiming in, saying Joe Flacco and a 6th round pick to the Bengals for a 5th round pick.
So what I laid out just one round earlier for both. Okay, so here's the deal. Dylan Gabriel.
Right.
Bailey Zappi.
Yep, I was going to say the same thing.
Shedeur Sanders. Not necessarily in that order.
Shedeur Sanders up, right?
Not necessarily.
Sanders, if you drafted him, you might as well make him the number 2 quarterback at the worst. What? Why? Why wouldn't you?
Because of this. I don't know that this is the case. Why wouldn't you?
Yes.
You don't think he's ready to play at the NFL level.
Then why did you draft him?
Well, Andy, a lot of guys you draft late aren't ready to play at the NFL level. That's okay. Can everybody realize that it's okay? Let the kid develop a little. He could end up being really good. I hope so. In the meantime, you've got 3 quarterbacks. Do you need a 4th? Could Jameis be coming back?
Well, how do you know? Maybe just
could Russell Wilson be coming to Cleveland?
You don't think they're making another deal for a veteran quarterback? There's no way they're doing that.
No, I don't. But it sure sounds fun when I talk like the Duval guy.
There is no way they're going out and getting. Right. Again, the breaking news: Joe Flacco traded to the Cincinnati Bengals.
The claw determined which quarterback stays and who goes.
Multiple
Bailey
reports
Zappi, baby. Here we go.
Joe Flacco traded to the Cincinnati Bengals. Big headline.
Bailey Zappi, baby.
Well, you had to figure they wanted to see what they're going to get from Gabriel, so we're good. We're good to go on that, right? I think Sanders should be the number 2, and they want to make Zappi the number 3. Knock it out.
Guess we're not going to talk about college quarterbacks next segment?
No, we'll do that tomorrow. All right, you want to take a quick time out?
Oh, well, we have to. We have bills to pay.
Well, no, I mean, it's breaking news. If we need to stay on, we stay on. That's how the world works when it comes to breaking news. Joe Flacco traded to the Bengals. Your reaction? You're a member of the Cincinnati Bengals. Traded today to Cincinnati from Cleveland, along with a 6th round pick for a 5th round pick. I got that right? I got that right. Okay. Oh, man. There is never a dull moment when it comes to the Cleveland Browns. I think we forgot one more thing as we were kind of quickly went to break on this. What does this mean for Deshaun Watson?
It means what you and I have said all along this year.
Like
might be a chance that he gets activated and is in uniform.
Yeah. Would there be anyone shocked if he went into the 21-day window today or tomorrow?
Yes, I don't think.
You don't think they'd put him in the 21-day window today or tomorrow?
I'll bet not.
Dan?
I would be shocked.
Yeah, I'll bet not.
I mean, that gives them 3 weeks to get him ready to play, and then you've got to buy, right? So essentially gives you a month before, although, no, 21 days is still got to be 21 days. But I got to believe that somewhere Watson's in that equation, Jeff.
Oh, Andy, he's here. He's on the roster. I mean, we've received a lot of grief by even mentioning his name. Well, my God, there's one less obstacle for him to clear right now, isn't there? You don't think that Deshaun Watson, healthy, having worked out and done everything, would be an option that they consider over two rookie quarterbacks and Bailey Zappi?
If you were trying to win this year?
If he's healthy and you're paying him, just don't eliminate that thought, folks. Don't eliminate that thought.
So this team that had, 6 quarterbacks at one time? 7? No. Pickett, Flacco, Sanders, Gabriel.
Safety in numbers, Andy.
Huntley, Watson. 6. They had 6 at one point.
You're getting rid of him.
Well, you didn't. I mean, if he wasn't going to start, what was the purpose of keeping him here? I thought that last week. Yeah.
Because you have 2 rookie quarterbacks and Bailey Zappi. That's the reason you keep him.
Veteran quarterback to set the tone of how to be an NFL quarterback.
Exactly.
You got Bailey Zappi here. You got Zappi here.
But and nothing against Bailey. Bailey had a huge college career, but that's college, and he's been okay in the pros. There have been moments when people thought he might become something. He still could. Stranger things have happened.
Every day something strange happens with this team. 216-474-0092 if you want to react to the fact that Joe Flacco was traded to the Bengals.
You traded Kenny Pickett, now you've traded Joe Flacco. And you have the 2 rookies.
Sure glad we had that competition.
And you're 1-4. What's it scream, Andy? It screams you're taking a quarterback next year.
For sure, it does. For sure. So let me ask you this. If you had to go out this week and Watson was healthy, give me your quarterback rotation. Give me
that's way too speculative.
Okay. Well, so what if it's speculative? That's what we do for a living.
He's not healthy.
If Watson was healthy today and could go play this week.
Gabriel, Zappi, Sanders, Watson. And it was a chasm before you hit Watson.
I would agree with that.
You're saying Gabriel, Zappi.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Sanders.
Remember,
I don't know
Bailey
that I agree
Zappi has started for this team.
I am not putting Shedeur Sanders in a game midway through it.
No, me neither.
If Shedeur Sanders is going to start for this team, he's going to get a full week of reps as the starting quarterback with a game plan built for Shedeur Sanders.
And if they think he's the guy and is good to go, great, put him on the field. Let's go.
Do either one of you guys think that Shedeur Sanders is your backup quarterback next year?
No.
I could say maybe. I think Dylan Gabriel's your backup quarterback next year.
I do too.
And I think Shedeur remains on the roster because he's cheap, and you need cheap players.
There's no way. He's going to yell and scream to get out of here at that point. I know. He's your choice.
I mean, I could either do a Jeff Phelps impression or I could point to Jeff Phelps. Which do you prefer?
Do a Jeff Phelps.
Okay. Do it, but make it nice. Yeah.
Well, Andy, he is under contract.
I'm not that nice. The contract. I'm not that nice.
No, he's not that nice either. Evil Jeff Phelps. Think evil Jeff Phelps.
Well, during the last break, I said, "You sure Joe even starts in Cincinnati?" I'm not being a smart guy.
No, I hear you.
Jake Browning, when Joe Burrow was out a couple of years ago, it was in 2023, Jake Browning went out and played really, really well. So far this year, he's not played really well. Last game, he wasn't doing a whole lot of great shakes, and they were down. And then late in the game, he started to find it a little bit and threw for a bunch of yards and threw for a bunch of touchdown passes. And I wonder if that's kind of the breakthrough that Jake Browning needed. I don't know. If I'm the Bengals and I saw Jake Browning play the last several games and I saw Joe Flacco play the last several games, I'm flipping a coin. I don't necessarily think they upgraded.
Now I have former Major League Baseball players texting me saying, making up fake trades. Oh, man, it's bad. This is bad.
Ding! There it is.
So, according to Diana Rossini of The Athletic, the Bengals internally discussed different options at quarterback. I'm told the team never called the Giants about trading for either Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston before making a move for Flacco. What?
It's the Bengals.
Man. Oh, Joe.
I would think the Bengals wouldn't make this trade, though, with the Browns. And even though they're getting a 6th rounder back and Joe Flacco, I wouldn't think they'd give up a 5th unless they thought Joe was going to start.
I would agree with you. He's going to start this week. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know if he'd start this week.
Why would you bring him in if you weren't going to start?
Might not start this week, but I can see him starting.
And true or false, who do the Bengals play this week? I don't even know. I look and see their defense.
I'll tell you in a minute. The Bengals.
I don't care. Joe throws for 300 this week. Look at his wide receivers.
Hey, you know why they traded for him?
Because he can get the receivers the ball?
Because he's already beaten Green Bay once.